Are you so-called white people, man? You're the main adversaries of us. All right. Um, let's go to the book of it's getting dark. Let's go to the book of Psalms. 137. The book of Psalms 137, beginning at one. Well, let's start a bit. Let's start a bit, cause I can yeah, man. Let's start at the top. Actually, I'm gonna read on down. Psalms 137 and verse 1. It says, "By the rivers of Babylon, there we were. There we sat down. I'm sorry. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion." You know, really, that's going into Southern Kingdom because they was the ones that went to the Babylonian Empire, and then us northern tribes went into the Syrian Empire. All right, and we never returned. So the ones that mainly went into the Babylonian Empire was the Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. All right, they were actually weeping, man, in old Babylon. Verse 2, it says, "We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof." Man, you can actually use that actually today to apply to so-called America, because this is Babylon all over again, the great city of confusion, right? So you can't apply it, because Jake did it as a whole nation, reaping by the rivers on this side too. All right, you actually had where really all the tribes weeping, man. But you can use, like I said, you can use it for both, because the same thing happened. Okay, because this is Babylon the Great. You got two different Babylons. All right, when you go in the scriptures, you got the old Babylonian or the old Babylon, and then you got the virgin daughter of Babylon or Babylon the Great. All right, two different Babylons, right? It says, "We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst of thereof." Verse 3, for there they carried, for there they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, "Sing us one of those songs of Zion." Basically it was used as a mocking tool. You took down Jake, Southern Kingdom Israelites, and made fun of them by trying to make them sing, some of the holy songs they would sing at Jerusalem. So basically, it was a way to mock at them, man, and make basically you made a spectacle of them. In other words, all right. So continuing on, it says, verse 4. It says, "How shall we sing Yahweh's song in a strange land?" Right, because any land outside of Israel was a strange land, because Israelites were or ought to be born in the land of Israel, but through captivity, all right, Israelites was removed, all right. We all was removed, all right, through captivity, all right. It says, verse 5, "If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I preferred not Jerusalem above my chief joy." Hold on. It says, verse 6 again, I'm sorry. "If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof." Yeah, because the Edomites, man, you notice it said Edom, man. All right. Why does it say Edom? Because Esau is Edom. Genesis 36, chapter 8 verse. You're the main ones that wanted to see Jerusalem burn, and you actually succeeded in burning it down. You successfully burned it down, man. All right, that is a fact, man. All right, the temple was destroyed. It was destroyed. Basically, the temple was destroyed during the time of the Babylonian Empire, and then once the Media Persians, the Persians and Medes came in, they basically Cyrus vowed to allow Jake to rebuild the temple, which I read to you in First Esdras, the 4th chapter, and because the Edomites had made Jerusalem desolate once Jake was going into captivity under the Babylonians, and then Cyrus allowed Jake to rebuild it, build it back up, and then perform the priestly duties, unto the Most High, and then the second time it was destroyed, which it was completely destroyed and never built again, was during the time of the Romans. All right, the Romans, like I said, they burned it down. Vespasian's son, Titus. All right, the whole Ark of Titus commemorates him when he took down Jerusalem, and more importantly, the temple. All right, that was a big thing for him because that was a prized possession, or I would say that was a major accomplishment as well. Because during that time, you had it where his father was newly made emperor. I believe that was 69 A.D. Vespasian was made emperor because you had the year of the 4 generals, and then Vespasian was the one that was crowned emperor, and before he returned to Rome, he had made sure that he seen basically knew that Jerusalem had failed. He returned to them because he knew that with Jerusalem being destroyed, he could go back to the Roman Empire or the mainland of Rome. All right, and that would make him magnified or exalted in nobility, to where him being emperor could show to him basically show him being a true Roman, if you will, because he successfully defeated the Jews. All right, so that's what the Ark of Titus commemorates, and they proudly went into the sanctuary. As a matter of fact, some accounts say that Roman soldiers was fighting over some of the goodly things they taken out of the temple, which they had destroyed, because that treasure and goodly things that was inside the temple was of super high value. All right. So with Jerusalem being under Vespasian's belt as a successful military campaign, then he had something to brag about. All right, so that's what it means when it says raise it even to the foundation thereof. Because basically, Edom, all right, the so-called Caucasians, so-called whites, the immature elite central banking Jewish families, you were able to successfully destroy Jerusalem and the temple in 70 AD. All right? So you actually did raise it to the foundation thereof, or burn it to the foundation thereof. All right, that's something that actually happened. It says, "Remember, O Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, in the siege of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon," see, O daughter of Babylon, what that's going to? That's going to like Isaiah the 47th chapter, man. The virgin daughter of Babylon. All right? You know what that's pertaining to? You Edomites, man. All right? That's why I said earlier it's two different Babylons. Because it calls them what? The daughter of Babylon. So when you go into Isaiah the 47th chapter, as a matter of fact, I'll go to it real quick. You go into Isaiah the 47th chapter, you get into it. I'll read, matter of fact, Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called delicate, shall be called tender and delicate. Yeah. It says, I'm going to go down to the point. Verse 6, it says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. Neither didst remember the latter end of it. Yeah, you didn't consider your latter end for you destroying Jerusalem. And what you did unto the Most High's people, which is us, man, the children of Israel, which, like I said, mainly at that time it was the northern tribe. The southern tribes, I'm sorry. But even more going into this time now, man. Because the Most High put you over us again during this Renaissance period. When that deadly wound was healed. All right, and that's talking about the Romans, man. All right, the Romans was, they failed, and then the Roman Empire came back, or the extension of the Roman Empire is so-called America. All right, or the virgin daughter of Babylon. It says, it says, it said you didn't think about the latter end of it, right? It says, verse 8, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. The loss of children and widowhood, they shall come up upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Yeah, man. Because you think that you're a God, Esau, man. You think that you're a God, man. You think you want to be the Most High, man. If it was a possibility, you was very well trying to do that, man. That's how proud you is, man. You're a proud devil, man. Why you think you destroyed Jerusalem? It wasn't because of you love the Most High Heavenly Father. Now all of a sudden you got guys out here thinking that Esau, Edomites can be saved. Edomites cannot be saved, man. Period, man. How the fuck can you think of Edomites gonna be saved when they the ones that try to destroy and do away with Israel, man. They try to do away with us, man. You want these motherfuckers to be saved, man. You lost your rabbit mind, man. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, man. Right. Let me get to the point. Jump down to verse 14 in Isaiah 47 chapter, the 14th verse. Well, man. I'm supposed to read it down. Let's go down to verse 11. Yeah. I'm at verse 11. It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. And you know that's talking about now, man. So that's future prophecy, and that future prophecy is almost here. You're gonna have it where America gonna think that they're gonna be in a position to overcome this calamity that's coming upon it. The Most High is gonna take this place out, man. So you people out there, you think that America is going to continue forever, man. You Edomites do, you got some of Jake, man, they think that America is going to be forever. And it's not so. The Most High has appointed this place to be destroyed by his son and the angels. And even in the Most High putting his spirit up on those missiles to guide them over here, man. The scriptures tell you that they should not break their ranks, man. Because the Most High is going to guide them fucking missiles, man. And make sure this place is flat. All right? Remember, the Most High is the one that gives those smiths the knowledge to create those missiles, which are the scientists. The smiths are the scientists. All right? This is verse 11. It says, stand now with thine enchantments and with, what's up now? Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Yeah, because, you know, you always been into witchcraft and sorceries, man. All right, that was heavy within Greek mythology and Roman paganism. All right. It says, where I'm at. It says, verse 13, thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. And the answer is, ain't a damn thing you're going to be able to do about it. Because the Most High said that you're going to surely drink of that cup. All right? The Most High said you're going to surely drink of that cup, man. And in fact, let's turn there real quick. Psalms 75 and 8. For in the hand of Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahushua, there is a cup, and the wine is red, it is full of mixture, and he poured it out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. Yeah, man. So, that's straight and to the point, man. Let's go back to Isaiah 47, I'm at verse 14. It says, behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. They shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee, with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter. None shall save thee. You know why? Because once this place is being taken out, they're going to make all the other nations fearful. And everybody's going to stand back and watch the destruction. You see? So the way you burn down the temple, that's the way your beloved capital, modern day Basra, so-called America, is going to be, man. Burned to the ground, man. All right? The Most High Heavenly Father is going to burn this place to the ground, man. There ain't going to be a goddamn thing you can do about it. All right? You sitting here, you done burnt down the holy city. Now you want to make a Balfour Declaration trying to claim the city, man. Trying to claim the land of Israel. But you didn't give a shit about it when you was the fucking Greeks and Romans. You didn't give a shit about the land of Israel. Except for to take it over and destroy it. But now you want to put up your Balfour Declaration and we're the people of the Lord. And then you want to state your claim to you being the fucking people. But you're not us, man. You're the very ones that destroyed it. How the hell you gonna destroy it and then want to claim it as as your possession or your inheritance, man? That's not your inheritance, Esau. The land of Israel was given as an inheritance to us Israelites. Point blank to the period. All right? Let's go back to Psalms 137. Let me finish that up. The fuck, man? Excuse my French, man, but that's crazy. I mean, you literally destroyed the temple, man. And now you want to act like you deserving to be in the land, like you the people, man. That's crazy, man. Back in Psalms 137 and verse 7, it says, "Remember, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that would worry thee as thou hast served us." Yeah, because even when I was going into the besiege of Jerusalem, the things that you forced upon Jake to do was the low of lows, man. It was the lowest of lows. Jake had to resort to cannibalism, man. Ain't that something? You made Jake starve to death. You tortured Israelites to death, man. All right. You torture Israelites to death. You sometimes you go into history and they tell you how the different emperors would plague basically how they would torment Jake, man. All you devils, man. All you devils would always look to capture Israelites, the ones you didn't murder on sight. If you brought them back as slaves, you often made them gladiators and shit. You made them fight against the beasts in the field. All types of things, man, that you was doing to Jake, man. Now all of a sudden, you act like you know what I'm saying, are those people. I had one, I was going to history one time, this damn Edomite gonna say some shit like, it was the worst time they had seen, that the Jewish people had seen since the Holocaust. And them goddamn so-called Jews ain't went through shit. The whole world is onto your deception, man. The whole world know that you're not the real Jews, man. That's why you don't have a debate or dialogue about that. You know why? Because the whole world know you full of shit, Esau. And now the truth is out. Now you want to act like you're the people. And the whole world know you're not the people now. And so you do anything to censor everything that we do, man. You look to censor it. You wanna call people anti-Semitic when it's not Semitic, it's Shemitic. When you're the most anti-Shemitic motherfucking nation, man. The most, man. Psalms the 83rd chapter goes into how you want to make the remembrance of us no more. Because you want to be us. Esau hates us, but he want to be us. All right? He hates we got dark skin because he wants to have dark skin. Esau knows that how he looks is unclean. But outwardly he'll hate you. This fucking nigga got brown skin. He can lay in the sun. That's how you Edomites think, man. But then yet you're at the fucking tendon boots. I know Edomites, man. I don't know them but I'm saying I see Edomites. When I go to the fucking gym, a lot of them Edomites, they don't go in there to work out. You got some that do. But you have some that go in there just for tanning, man. Just for fucking tanning. paint them, you make these images of the Most High like he's a cracker. The son was a cracker. The Israelites crackers. But yet you want to look like motherfucking you want to look like Jake, basically, man. I was getting ready to, say some more rude speech, but I'm gonna save it, man. At the beginning of the day, you want to look like Jake, man. You want to be Jake. You wish you had talent like Jake. You want to be chosen like Jake. See? Esau is not the chosen. Let me finish this up. It says, verse 8, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. And when you go into the history, you Romans was even the Greeks and Romans. You would have fun torturing Israelites, man, torturing the Jews, the real Jews. All right, you would have fun, man. And tell you when you go into history how they would enjoy like guys like Caligula. All of them really enjoyed it, but there was some stood out more than others. They just had good old fun just torturing Jake, man. Nero, Tiberius. Just have good old fun torturing and tormenting Jake, man. That's why, man, you're not gonna be showing any mercy, man. That mercy shit is off the table for you, Esau, man. When it comes out of the house and nation of Esau, Edom, it's over, man. It's over, man. You don't even think about mercy, man. Don't even think about it. James 2, verse 13, it reads, it says, for he shall have judgment without mercy that had showed no mercy. And mercy rejoices against judgment. Yes, you're not going to have any mercy. You're that abomination that made Jerusalem desolate, man. When Yahweh Shah said the abomination that make it desolate, he was talking about the Romans, man. Because you Edomites are abominable people, man. Abominable snowman. Snow is white. But you're not white, Esau. But you're the abominable man. You're the abominable so-called white man. Yeah, man. But you're not gonna have any mercy, Esau, man. Let me look forward to that shit, man. It's gonna be good old fun getting you back in our kingdom, man. Everything we saying, they know it's true, man. Esau don't want to accept it. But we had to accept that cup, man. Jeremiah the 49th chapter in the 12th verse said that we have assuredly drunk of that cup. Did we not? Are we not still in your hands, Esau? Of course we are. So we're still in your hand, man. You haven't showed us no mercy, man. Put us in hardcore slavery. Act like you was setting Jake free. And all you did was transform as corporate slaves from being, local slaves, pretty much. They all transfer his property to the government. And whose government is this? Esau's government. It's not our government. We don't make any fucking rules here in this land, man. We don't make any rules in this land. These rules are made by you Edomites, man. Made for you, Edomites, by you Edomites. And what did your law do? It oppresses us, man. That's why the scriptures say, woe to the oppressing city. All right, and also, scriptures also say the prey departed not, man. Where to pray? All right, that opened not the house of his prisoners. We're those same prisoners, slaves, prisoners. It goes into the same thing. It's like synonymous with each other, man. Slave, prisoner, same thing. Hey, matter of fact, when you become a prisoner, you're an open legal slave, man, according to the 13th Amendment. All right. So that's proof right there. All right. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna close. Salaki, I got out here late. Like I said, I had to go bury a loved one. I've been gone, man, all weekend, and I had to go show my I had to go bury my loved one, and let that be done, and get over that. But Lord willing, you were edified. I got here kind of late. Salaki for that. But I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Again, double honors to my elder apostles. Salutation to you, Akim. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Come Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Come Yahweh Sha'Allah. Abba Abba. Shalom.